Hello and welcome back to the break room. Just before I talk about today's sort of like topic that I want to discuss, I just want to say a massive thank you. Thank you to everyone who watched the last video. I think it's on something like 150, 160 views last I checked, and that is incredible. That is something I could have ever thought, never thought that. So that is an amazing thank you so much to you guys. So, today I kind of want to talk about protecting your own mental health during COVID. A lot of all the daily briefings, a lot of what people are talking about is how to protect your actual health during COVID. All of your PPE, all your masks, your gloves, everything like that, anti-bac gel. But no one's really talking about how to protect your mental health during COVID-19, and I think that's probably what's affecting almost everybody. Every generation is going through a withdrawal of some point. The elderly who aren't getting to see their loved ones anymore. Young kids who aren't able to go to school, go to nursery, go to preschool, where they're able to bond with other kids their own age and develop those sort of bonds that are so important in later life. And everyone in between, everyone at work who's not seeing their work friends, everyone at school, at uni who aren't with their mates. It's such a different atmosphere right now, and I think that is really starting to take its toll on people. And I just want to try and brainstorm just different ways that we can try and protect our own mental health against it going worse during COVID. I know mine personally hasn't been all that great during COVID. I have my own sort of little bubble of friends and I love them to death, honestly guys, absolutely. And not being able to have them in my life all the time because of COVID, because everyone's doing their own separate thing, everyone's all separated and isolated, it does really drain on you. So yeah, sort of, I suppose the first thing that I sort of did when COVID first started was I tried to work on my personal fitness. I tried going on runs. I'm still relatively doing that. It's but I suppose again, because of lockdown, it's trying to find that motivation to keep going, trying to not think so negatively. And yes, it's now like the third month that we've ever been in lockdown. It's getting to the point where it seems like it's never going to end. It will do. We will get back to normal, hopefully, at some time. But it's trying to make sure we keep that motivation during this time period where we're still in this semi-relaxed, still lockdown. So yeah, I initially tried going on runs. Thought that would like maintain my physical health, and also try and keep my mental health sort of ticking over. And that's still a semi-daily occurrence for me. Every other day or every other day I aim to try and run 5k. And that's sort of helped in the sense that I loved doing kickboxing before lockdown, and with kickboxing being a very unsocially distanced sport, it's going to be a while until that's back. So it's just trying to fill that sort of physical void where I was at my peak physical fitness before lockdown, which I think a lot of people can relate to. A lot of people are going to be noticing how, because gyms, because clubs, because everything like that has stopped, it's broken that sort of cycle that we all had before lockdown. The next thing that I have to really endorse to everybody, and I'd recommend it to everybody, is meditation. It's quite nuanced in the sense that a lot of people have this preconceived notion of it, whereas actually it's just taking time to yourself, just focusing on something so little as just your breathing, and just trying to just get rid of every sort of negative emotion, feeling that you have inside your body, and trying to just focus on you in this moment, how you're affecting people, how you're helping people, and just trying to become a better you inside, which is definitely something I think people really need during all this, is to have that inner reflection and realise that they might feel like they're alone, but actions they're doing, things they're saying, things they're doing is having a positive effect on other people. And sort of being able to have that moment where you can sort of look inward on yourself and realise that will really help. I suppose the final sort of way that I've tried to sort of protect my own mental health is just trying to keep busy. I never thought I'd do all this revision across here, where I've started just drawing on the walls. There's a lot more in front of my wardrobe I've got than the nervous system, which for non-paramedic audiences, the nervous system is basically how your brain works, and the different nerves inside of your brain and the different cranial nerves on your face, and how impulses are transferred through your brain and everything like that. It's all up here, which is brilliant. I love neuro and nervous systems and all that. Musculoskeletal less so. That's a very difficult system. Anyway, drifting back to the point, keeping busy. That is an incredible way of actually maintaining your mental health, because instead of just being in lockdown and focusing on the fact that you're just stuck in this sort of Groundhog Day loop where you wake up, you do nothing, you go to bed, you wake up, you do nothing, you go to bed. Being able to keep busy and preoccupied and working on something constantly does really help. It sort of gives you that purpose when you're waking up in the morning. I've been lucky enough where the work that I do, I'm not furlough. So I've still been in work during all of this. So I've been able to see people and make friends and do all of that. For people who are furloughed, or people who haven't been able to do anything during lockdown, just try and keep busy. Just try and really, like when you wake up, if you're a uni student, think, right, I'm going to revise this module, or I'm going to get this essay done, or I'm going to just look through this assignment and do my improvements. School, look through revision that you can be doing. I know that if I had this opportunity, and I was a lot more intelligent at the time, if I had this opportunity during my GCSEs or during my A-levels, I would be cramming, revising so much right now. And even if you're not falling into any sort of educational bracket, there's so much more that you could be doing to keep busy. Honestly, just reading books or something like that to further the sort of knowledge that you have in the world. Now is an amazing time to do that. Being able to, I don't know, just make more of the time we've got, make it worthwhile. Taking moments out, working on our mental health, working on our physical health at home, working on knowledge and making more educational time that we could have for ourselves. Buying a guitar or something like that off Amazon, because Amazon right now, amazing, next day delivery. You can learn a whole new skill during lockdown. You could start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then by the end of the week, you'd have a whole new skill that you've learned, which you'd never have had time to do before lockdown. So it's finding the positives in a very big negative. And that's never going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, but I do believe in every single one of you watching this video that you can do that. I certainly never thought I'd be revising all this and making this amazing channel, which I'm hoping is going to help so many people. I've had people come back and give me feedback from the first video saying that it is helping people, and I hope this continues to help people, because it's an amazing opportunity to have to try and create this sort of virtual forum for everybody. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that gives a few little points if you're really struggling with your mental health during lockdown. Just know that it will get better. I know that seems so stereotypical to hear. I used to hate hearing that when I was going through my really dark phase, but it will get better. There is a whole other world of experiences and emotions out there which you will get to experience. You are not alone. There is always going to be someone out there for you. And thank you very much for listening. The next video I'm hoping to get up in the next 3 to 4 days. Currently working on it while I'm editing this. And keep safe, people. Keep happy, keep positive. And thank you very much for listening.